Peace, everyone. How y'all doing? This is Israel Doctrine Entertainment Hangout. And we're just hanging out today. We did a show earlier, me and the Queen, on who are the Hebrew Israelites or what is a Hebrew Israelite or whatever. And we had a Catholic Christian in the chat talking and want to be a bother and stuff. And like I told the Catholic Christian, we willing to talk to you. I'm willing to talk to you if you're willing to talk. So we opening up this show as an open conversation for anybody that want to come over and talk. The link is in the side chat. You're welcome to come over and talk. And with that, the floor is open. I'm gonna let the Queen holler and I'm gonna go get some drink. I'll probably cook some.
Well, I'm gonna wait on you because I got a question for you because I want to know what your opinion is about
Ask your question on here.
the Catholic Church because I know I had voiced mine
Church,
earlier.
the Catholic Church in the Bible is called the mother of harlots, a whores, harlots, whores, ladies of the night. There's filthy ladies because they let everybody lay with them and poison their womb and everything else. So they are the devil. That's it. Now I got Catholic friends. You know I had the Catholic guy over here a while back. I don't talk to them like this and try to put down their Catholic stuff because it's about trying to convert them over to being true servants of God. That's it.
Well, this is why I say always put evil in front of everything, and hit dog shall holler. People that get offended, that means the shoe must fit because I'm sure we all, I know I do, got people in my family that's Catholic Christians, okay? And that was the way they was raised. That's just they celebrate pagan holidays. And let me break down to y'all about what celebrate pagan holidays because I noticed that person said something about they don't celebrate pagan holidays. Yes, they do. If you participate in saying December the 25th is Christmas, that's a pagan holiday because it has been a known fact that Jesus was not born on December the 25th. That was a man made up day to say that was the day Jesus was born. So that's what I mean when I say pagan holidays. Holidays that men created, like Easter. If y'all really knew the full truth behind Easter, and I'm just learning it a couple of years ago, I didn't ever even look at that. It's open season for, pedophilia. You're celebrating it. You're embracing your children. You tell them to go out there and go hunt for these eggs. You can't keep your eyes on all them kids, man. They trafficking children nowadays. Y'all making it that much easier to just give y'all children away. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Y'all falling into the tradition thinking that it's positive, but y'all not looking at the bigger picture. Thanksgiving, come on now. Y'all know what they did on Thanksgiving. Y'all know what really happened. We know. We know. And yet y'all sit there and celebrate Thanksgiving every year. You're supposed to be thankful every year. All times a year, all year round. You're supposed to be thankful. Not just once a year and want to celebrate. And you don't even realize what you celebrate. You celebrate a slaughter. So that's what I mean when I say pagan holidays. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate Easter. I don't celebrate Halloween. I don't celebrate none of them pagan holidays. No, I don't. Now, what I do celebrate is I do celebrate birthdays. I would celebrate my birthday. I would celebrate my children's birthday. But
Let's talk about it a little bit. Anything that somebody tell you to do, you follow the person that told you to do it. You don't know nothing about it, have no idea of it. They tell you about it, and you do it. When you a child, you don't know nothing about Christmas, Easter, no holiday at all. Your mother and father introduce you to it. Correct? Correct?
This is correct. We don't know nothing about these things until our parents introduce us to it. We don't come into the world knowing about no Christmas and none of that stuff.
You know, and today parents introduced the. So when you look back through your family history and see who's been lied to and followed the lie, or followed the man, or followed the tradition that was given to them, then you find out how your family has, people generational curses and stuff. Break these generational curses. Cause you ain't know nothing about pork until your family cooked that pork chop and put it on your plate and told you if you don't eat it, you ain't gonna eat. And you say, well, I'm gonna eat this pork chop. And then you say, oh, it's good. I think I'm gonna eat some more of these pork chops. You don't know that's an unclean animal at that point.
Yeah, that's why I was saying in the chat the other day when he was talking about the pork and how bad it is and how God tells you don't eat it. It's always the food that is the most goodest food that you're not even supposed to have. I'm saying, where everybody knows some pig is some good eating, man. It is, but it's not healthy for you. God don't want you to eat it. Seafood. Women, we love seafood. We love crabs. Man, I'm not going to sit here and lie. This is why I say I am not living without sin. I will go 2-3 years without touching seafood and pork. But when I got a taste for it, you ain't finna tell me nothing. I'm going to eat it. And no, don't do what I say. I'm just showing that I'm not perfect. I sin. That's all.
Well, see, the
I
truth.
crave the sin. I crave the sin. That's the crazy part about it, because I crave for these things sometimes.
Let's deal with this though. See, this is the truth of the matter. God told you don't eat them, so you shouldn't eat it. When you eat it, you're being disobedient to God, especially if you know. But if you eat it and you don't know, somebody slips something in your food and you eat it, it ain't gonna send you to hell.
That shit was funny. You did mention something about people sneaking food to you. I was laughing at that. You said you don't know if that's pork.
It'll make you unclean, and when you know you unclean, it's a way to get cleansed once you become unclean. That's why the washing the hands thing, when Jesus was dealing with it, he said it ain't what goes in a man that defiles him. It'll make you unclean, it'll defile your body, but you can cleanse your body. You can even ask him to forgive you if you didn't purposely go eat that stuff. And when you pray over it, that's what prayer does. It's supposed to cleanse the food. But you can't knowingly say this a pork chop, Lord, clean this pork chop. He told you the pork chop unclean already. Don't eat it. So it's your mind, it's your heart. If I can do this or I can't do this, and who you go to and how you go and all that stuff. But see, that's when you get a Hebrew Israelite to tell you, no, you can't eat a pork chop. And if you eat it, whether knowingly or unknowingly, and all the other stuff, trying to condemn you.
Oh, that's a dang on lie. That's a lie. Because it's called free will. Choice. If you choose to not eat it and you trying to obey God and somebody nicky you, that's just like the P. Diddy shit. Somebody nickied you. So how is that your fault? And then 9 out of 10, the person that nickied you knew that you don't eat it. They knew what they was doing.
Yeah, they know what sin is better than you. Commit a sin and see if they don't say, look what they just did. They committed a sin. They know it better than you. Though they might not even keep the law.
All I'm saying is don't feed me human flesh and chop it up into stew and tell me that that's beef. And then later on call me what they call them, the cannabis or some shit, them people that eat people, when I didn't even know it was human flesh in that food.
let my family find me doing something I ain't got to do. They always trying to say, see you this and you that. And they try to call me on sins. And I be like, what sin have I committed? Because I haven't committed any. And you can't make up a sin and put it on me. That's why I used to teach the children. What is the biblical definition of sin? It's two of them. To know to do good and not do it. Know to not eat that food and then go eat it. And then the next one is a very basic one, which is 1 John 3 and 4, where it say sin is the transgression of the law. The Lord got a law. He tell you what not to do, and then you say to hell with the Lord, I'm gonna do it any damn way. All right, you commit the sin, you gonna get a good spanking for that one right there. You're gonna reap what you sow, homeboy. Go ahead and do it if you want to do it.
But where did they get this? If somebody sneaking into you, then you sin. How is somebody nicking you, tricking you?
I understand it. That's what I'm saying. Listen, all you gotta do is ask me a question once, sister. I heard it, but I'm not trying to start no fight. It's just the way my mind works. But see, if somebody doing something to you, when you got a idiot, because this is what the people are anyway. They ignorant of God. They totally ignorant of God. So they'll say, if somebody raped you, you see your dress was too tight. See, your titty was hanging out and made them rape you. See, this is the type of mindset you deal with when you're dealing with people that ain't got no sense. Like, hold up, my dress made him rape me? He seen my leg and feet or whatever and made him want to just like I'm tear panties off and rape him. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? I didn't do that. This is what I wear. It shouldn't have made him rape me, but when you're dealing with an idiot, a zealot is the biblical term for an idiot, a zealot. They zealous about something. It's not with the Hebrew Israelites. We gotta be Hebrew Israelites. We ain't Hebrew Israelites, and then they don't know nothing else. They just Hebrew Israelite the fuck out. But this is where reading come in. Like we dealt with the 48 laws of power. See, I done read Machiavelli, and he say when you taking over a town and you a new prince, and they got an old culture there, and you come try to bring something new to these people, you damn near got to kill them and tear everything up. Because that old court is what America do. You know, the Star Spangled Banner and all of that. This stuff is engraved in people's spirit because they used to do it in school. And it's hard to take it out of them. That's why holidays is here today, so on and so forth, and everything else. She gone, she off, people. She'll be back though. Yeah, but like I said, anybody that wanna how you spell holiday? I just said that holidays. Let me see. You back, sister?
Y'all hear me? I can't hear nothing.
You're back. I heard you. You came back and you ain't say nothing. You wasn't gonna hear nothing. The fuck did she leave off again for? Sister, you back? I heard you. You came back and didn't speak. You wasn't gonna hear yourself.
This shit.
Can you hear me? Fuck, my phone went down. Sister, we hear you in the room. You coming in the room and you try. Okay. All right. Peace. Woo, woo, woo. But yeah, people, it's open conversation. Anybody can come in the room. The link to come in the room is inside chat. You're welcome to come in. But I understand people fear me and my attitude and the way I treat people when they be playing. So let's see if the queen pop back up. There she go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, because I'm back on my phone, but I'm just gonna stay here. Because I see what the problem was. It was an update need to be on my computer.
All right.
So what you was talking about while I was gone?
I don't know. I paused. I ain't hear nothing you say.
I said, okay.
All right. I'm just checking out Facebook stuff and I want to make sure that the noise didn't come in. So I have to mute the mic, then mute the channel, and then still look around on Facebook.
So is anybody trying to come up and have open conversation?
Ain't nobody the thing yet. They're afraid
That's
of.
why I was trying to add my channel because I think, but fuck it.
They're afraid of me.
That's what I was doing. I was trying to add my channel, y'all. That's what all that was about.
Understood, but I'll answer your question again. They're afraid of me. I don't never expect nobody to come to my channel unless they're a real man, a real woman. They're afraid of me.
You think?
Yep. The world know about me. They're afraid of me. They like, if I go over there bullshit, he gonna call me a bitch and this and that. I know they afraid. They be afraid to speak in the chat. I never expect nobody to come in the room trying to attack me unless it's leaky or some crazy ass bitch like that. I mean, it makes
But
sense.
yeah, I don't know what happened. It does make sense. I don't know what happened, but I just broke down to y'all about the pagan holidays that the Catholic Christian churches celebrate. And when you open the Bible, it tells you specifically you're not supposed to.
Do you know
You're not.
something about that? People will
What?
say not, people say they not Catholic, but they keep the Catholic holidays.
They don't. They don't understand. They don't understand
That's why the Lord told me.
because Catholic Christians is not the only ones that keep the holidays.
I understand, but that's why the Lord said, "Watch their fruits." If you see them keeping the holidays, even though they say they're not a Catholic Christian, the truth is they're a Catholic Christian. If they love money and them dead presidents and all of that
That's
stuff,
true, though.
huh?
That's why he said you supposed. I said that's true. That's why he said you supposed to judge the tree or the fruit or something.
True.
Yeah.
By the fruit it bear.
Yeah, because that's how I can tell what people be is if they celebrate certain stuff. That's how I can identify a lot of stuff right there when they be celebrating certain stuff. And I don't judge them because a lot of them, like I said in the beginning, the only ones that I judge is the wicked ones, the ones that know exactly what they doing, the
Yeah,
ones that don't know no better and who was born in a certain household and never was taught no other way and stuck in their ways. I get it. I understand. This is what I've been holding on to 30, 40 some years, and here it is. You gonna come and tell me that my stuff ain't right? I get it. Trust me, I get it.
yeah,
But
cause
that's how I can identify.
that's like Jehovah Witness. They don't deal with the blood transfusion. They don't. They
They
don't.
don't. They don't do pagan holidays neither.
They don't deal with birthdays.
No, they don't do none of that. And they not Catholic Christians. Those are Jehovah Witnesses. They don't
That's
well, yeah.
the Christians.
Yeah.
See, what happened is, and that's why I said the Roman Catholic Church is the mother, and damn near every religion, especially if it's Christian based, comes out of the Roman Catholic Church. You heard what I said.
Yeah, I heard what you said, Israel. I mean, though it's the truth.
Do you
I hate you said that
did you understand?
because that is thrown in my face so much with other people. And I understand what you're saying. Because that's the first thing they'll say. Oh, but y'all say y'all not Catholic Christians, but it came from Catholic Christians. So what? Ain't nobody practicing the same ways though. Do you not see the difference?
It is still the same ways. If you keep the same holidays, you doing the
No,
same.
what I mean is because you got
Go ahead.
Jehovah Witnesses, what we was just talking about. They call themselves Christians, right? Some people would say just because they say Jehovah Witness and Christians, they Catholic Christians, right? That's why I was like, they don't celebrate. You know what I'm saying? The things that the Catholic Church does.
That's the thing. That's the thing. All denominations and different Christian religions come out of the Roman Catholic Church. They got problems with the Roman Catholic Church. That's why they don't sit up and say, yes, we Roman Catholics. But all you got to do is watch them and see if they do the same thing. December the 25th come up, you look and see a fucking tree in somebody's house. Oh shit, I'm dealing with a Roman
You
Catholic.
see them putting up Jesus, the baby, and all that weird stuff when it's Christmas time. You know what time it is. And you be like, oh, because I was in a situation where I had to actually, for Christmas, I had to fake it because I was around so many people. And
Listen,
then when I would tell them the truth, they would tell me, oh, don't be so bitter. Don't act. I'm like, I'm not trying to be bitter. I'm trying to tell y'all why I don't want to sit up here and sing Christmas carols.
yeah, and see if they hit the top of their forehead, their chest, left or right or left, they saying Father, Son, Holy Spirit. The Trinity comes from the Roman Catholic Church. They Roman Catholics if they do that. Sports people. Like I used to work at a Catholic hospital, right? And what was my sister there? Was my mother there? She came and visit. I think my mother ended up in that hospital for a second. But my sister went there. And she went to the little chapel thing now. And it was an Ash Wednesday. They put ash on her forehead. I went home seeing that shit. She seen me freak out. She's like, what's the
The hell is it with you with this ass thing?
motherfuckers put ash in your forehead?
They do that. I never could understand what the hell that shit was they was doing, man. It looked like a ritual.
Listen, when people do Ash Wednesday, the Lord said, don't let them put nothing in your forehead. They put their ash right there in your forehead, or they put it in your hand. This is what the Roman Catholics got set up. So when they get ready to give you the mark, you're going to go there to get ash and you're going to get the mark. They got you programmed already. They got it in their system. So when they get ready to implement, however the term is, implement it or whatever, you gonna take your ass there and they gonna put something in your forehead that you ain't want in your forehead. And this the type of shit, like I said, my sister, I'm like, what the fuck did you, what? Man, I wanted to get away from them. Because I'm like, if this the end of times and you fucked around and let them hit you with the mark of the beast, you probably try to kill me in a few minutes. Let me get the fuck away from you. You don't know what the fuck you playing with. See, like I said, back in the days, I used to be highly sensitive to that type of stuff. I used to tell my mama that they put one of them hospital wristbands around her arm, and she was like, the motherfucker gave me the mark, boy. I was like, nah, mama, it's just a wristband. But she was like, hey, I was listening. That's the way I took it. I was listening to you motherfuckers to mark me, boy. Nah, mama, they didn't mark you. I tried to tell this goddamn hospital up. But yeah. So do you know what the scripture is in the let me see. Mother of Harlots, KJV. So let me give you the Bible scripture so you can forever speak on it. This in Revelation 17. So we can have some scriptures to stand on. You want to read it?
No, let your side chick do it.
Sister, I asked you if you want to reason this. It's a yes or no. I understand exactly what you're saying. My side chick, bitch, whatever you want to call it. It's a he, but I don't know why it's my side chick. A bitch, it's a male voice now, but so
because it used to have a woman's voice.
Well, I don't like women talking.
Am I lying?
Revelation 17. And there came one of the seven angels which had seven vials. This is not it. Let me see. Okay. No, I think it's 12. I can't remember exactly. My memory's so bad now since I've had this stroke. Let's go to 12. Nah, it ain't 12. Well, let's do it like this. Mother of harlots. Of harlots. Okay, let's read it in context. 5. So it said, and the woman was arrayed in purple and sackcloth, and was decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthy of fornication. You know what the abominations is in that cup in her hand? Holidays. And everybody drink of that cup.
How you knew that?
It's holidays.
But I'm saying, how did you know that?
Over years of studying and understanding what's going on. If you you know how guys like to say, you so pretty, I drink from your bath water.
I've heard that saying.
Now, if that woman filthy as hell, you know what's in her bath water, her filth. If she a who and she wash her ass, the nastiness from her vagina gonna be in that water. They gonna be drinking nasty ass.
Okay, yeah.
Well, this the type of stuff. It's called imagination. You got to imagine what's happening and taking place. This woman sitting up here with a cup in her hand, and it's all kind of filthiness in it. Then you say, what type of filth is in that cup? And then you start thinking and researching and stuff, and then you start finding, oh, that's the holidays. You start figuring out the stuff she got in that cup or what she uses or whatever. Then 5. And up on her forehead was her name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and the abomination of the earth. Why she a mother of harlot? Because the Roman Catholic Church is kind of like the Egyptian Empire. They accept anything. All type of paganism and every type of shit it is in this world, the Roman Catholic Church accepts. They'll tell you they don't, but they do. You read like the last 2 billion years, it said by a stroke of tactical genius, the Roman Catholic Church added these pagan holidays into the Christian holidays. I got the last 2 million year book. I can break it out one day of the different stuff. Go ahead.
Tell me what is godly about. I don't know if it was built on top or was it built why the Roman Catholic Church was built. But underneath the church, there's a satanic temple underneath the Roman Catholic. And y'all can look it up online. Because I was mind blown and I was like, what the? They don't call it that, but people with eyes know what it is.
I mean, a lot of people do that. They build shit over cemeteries and different. But the wicked do what the wicked do. It's no surprising that the Roman Catholic Church is the wicked, some of the wickedest shit in the world, and they built their temple over shit. They got a serpent in that motherfucker that sit over the Pope seat and all that type of shit. I mean, people do research. That's why when we used to talk, I said, you know, these people killed off the first Christians. The ones that followed Jesus, they murdered them all. Then that's how they took over Christianity. See, it was Israelite Christians before it was anything in the Bible. Acts 15 or whatever, they start calling them Christians. The disciples of Jesus Christ, the followers of Jesus Christ. And who did he go to first? It tell you he went to his people first. And they rejected him. But the 12 disciples was also his people, and they didn't reject him. And after they went out and started preaching the gospel and people started following them and stuff, they said, I know what to do. We're going to kill their ass and take over Christianity, and then we're going to write our own shit and do it the way we want to do it.
Israel, I don't mean to cut you off, but something just popped in my notification. They saying that I could be pronouncing this country wrong. Iran, IRAN, launching missile at Israel.
And long as
So
they park, and I don't care what age. I hear you. Go ahead.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but my point is, look at this crazy stuff that's going on in the world. I mean, this is breaking news, is what they're saying. This is going on right now as we speak.
In the time.
And they're launching missiles at Israel, though.
I hear what you said. Now, I'm Israel. They ain't letting shit at me. That's why I said if they not.
Your ass is crazy. That's not who we talking to.
Listen. I'm in the know. I call myself in the know. And I said it for years. As long as they ain't built that temple and they ain't killing shit over there, I ain't worried about a damn thing because they got to do that first before the Lord can come back. So I ain't worried about nothing. They ain't done that. I don't care how many missiles, earthquakes, planes, or whatever the hell happened in this world. It ain't going to shake me because I know how it's supposed to end. I know the end story. So I hear what you're saying, but that stuff don't bother me. Never have, never will. Back in the 90s when I was dumb and 2000 was coming.
Brother, let me say something. It wasn't meant to bother you, scare you. It was just the near fact that popped up, and we're talking about Israel, are we not? I look at certain things as signs and
I
stuff.
hear what you're saying, but do you know who Israel is? Am I lying when I say I'm Israel? Or listen, no, it's this simple. Either I'm lying or the white Jews or Ashkenazi Jews are telling the truth and you believe me or you believe them. That shows your mindset and how you gonna think based upon how you believe.
Well, them niggas saying that they saying that they goddamn it trying to launch missiles at your ass. So that's what they saying. They at war. They at your ass.
Do you hear shit going off outside? Do you hear boom
No,
bang and all that?
no.
They don't know who the hell I am, so they ain't gonna shoot it. That's why I don't deal with the fake identity, this, that. I tell the people exactly who I am. They don't know who to shoot at. They shooting at fake Israelites. They Jewish. Just like the show Niggerish. You got black people sitting up there, they said they acting like niggas. They ain't even niggas. Because when you put ISH on the end of something, that is like. So a Jewish person is like a Jew. It ain't a Jew. But these are the type of things that, yes, we haven't opened. A lot of people don't know about because a lot of people, like I said, the people need to get taught. I need to teach motherfuckers because motherfuckers don't know. And what they don't know will hurt them. But that's how I dealt with they shooting missiles at Israel. You do whatever fuck you want to when a missile come my way, then and don't forget the link in the room and you can come visit.
Then what, Israel? They launched the missiles your way. Then what? This is an interesting story.
When shit real. If you outside killing all the bloods, and I go out there with a red shirt on, I'm gonna be worried because I look like a blood. They kill me too. You tell me they killing Crips or whatever they is, and that's what it's gonna come down to. Even in these end times, these black Hebrew Israelites, these United States government domestic terrorists that they call them, when they start killing their ass and shit, you're gonna be like, oh. And that's when shit get real. Because if they kill a Hebrew Israelite, they'll kill an Israelite too. That's why Sarnetta's over there setting up Israelites as calling Hebrew Israelites to set you up to get murdered. You got to know what people are doing to cause your idiot. And ignorant motherfuckers like that bitch ass nigga Mikael Ben Israel and all that shit, and them people that went over there and strengthened Sarnetta's position to get Israelites murdered. This is why my politics and my fight is my fight, because I understand and see everything so clear on this chessboard called life. But yeah, that's why I'm in Parkin, Arkansas, because I don't think motherfuckers go shoot a missile at Parkin, Arkansas. If they do, it's only because they realize we got to kill Israel doctrine that is in Parkin. Outside of that, they never fucking with Parkin. That's why I say I'm so proud and thankful of having a mother that thought about me and sent me away from Chicago, Illinois. Because if I was in Chicago, niggas would be dead or I'd be dead.
Yeah, she should have put that belt on you more often.
How can you put a belt on somebody you ain't around? You in Chicago, I'm in Arkansas.
That's why your ass should have been home with her, so she could. Well, at least your daddy. Somebody should have put the belt on you. It might have could have been her, but one of your parents should have put that belt on you, Israel. I already told you that.
I know now if they would have whooped me and made me do Christmas and go to church and do all of that shit. Huh?
Oh, so your family was into that?
Yeah, my family's still into that. My brothers and sisters, I have to argue.
No, I'm talking about your mom and your dad, not your brothers and sisters. Well, yeah, there you go. Never mind, because if they doing it, that mean that's the way they was taught. So never mind.
Listen, let's listen to my family breakdown. My father never did no holidays. He never participated in. He'll eat the food, but he ain't finna go buy no Christmas toys and Easter eggs, and he ain't.
So he didn't participate in them pagan holidays then.
No, that's the people. I grew up. I didn't keep the holidays.
So what the hell? How by your daddy beating you and giving you the belt was gonna make you do pagan holidays then if he wasn't even doing it?
Well, he people can influence him. Like my father's been Santa Claus before. People can influence him. He got a check for it. He got paid for it. But somehow, some way, they talked him into the shit. See, my father was an old countryman from the South. He can be influenced by white folks and people with a high standard. You got to understand how the old black Negro countryman grew up. See, when I was fighting against the white man and talking shit, hey, boy, shut up. I'm like, man, I ain't shutting the fuck up. And I keep doing what I'm doing. And he's sitting up there like, shut up. Them niggas come to the house and kill me or do some, because that's what they used to do back in the day. So when you had a rowdy son like me, you teach him to humble himself, that old Willie Lynch type shit. But I ain't never been a humble nigga. You couldn't whoop my ass and make me humble myself. I got kicked out of school 2 times, and I had to go before the school board, and I'm cussing them out and doing all kind of shit, and they threw my ass out of school because I couldn't do it. Shut up, boy. Nah, these motherfuckers doing something they ain't got no business doing, and I'm gonna raise hell up in him. You might be weak, Pop, but I ain't weak. That was always my mindset. But my father's weakness was strength too. So, I mean, I love the way I grew up, but yes, it's a lot of shit I wouldn't have learned if I didn't do it the way they allowed it to happen. If they would have stopped it or tried to do something, I wouldn't be who I am today. So I hear people saying that shit.
Okay, I hear that part, but
go ahead.
About the religious part, but didn't you say I wouldn't be who I am today? Now you got to remember you the N word. If your ass would have, man, come on now. No, see, most people I notice, most men, women that's N words, they didn't get a lot of discipline in their life. And no, I don't. I feel like just like the Bible say, you got to discipline these children. You got to.
I swear it's some shit that I wish they would have whooped my ass.
Because I'm right. Because then you turned around and said I wouldn't be the person that I am today if they would have whooped me. Nigga, they needed to whoop you so you wouldn't be the N-word you are today.
No, see what would have happened. I would have did better in school, and I would have been reading and writing and fucking these niggas up, reading shit and spelling shit. And they wouldn't be, oh, spell it again, I can't understand and all that. I'd be destroying every motherfucker on YouTube. Then people be really trying to kill me because they're like, this motherfucker, he's super smart. And even though I'm super smart, I just never display it on people. Because once again, truly, I'll be trying to come in with topics to talk about and stuff. And like tomorrow, I'm going to talk about works again. That's my series, Works. Matter of fact, I'm finna put that up now. Works. Because in dealing with works, I show the works of the flesh and the works of the spirit. That's how I know these Hebrew Israelites are not Israelites or nothing like that. Because I can identify people by their works, their beliefs and stuff. That's why I said when I talk to these Hebrew Israelites, That guy I was arguing with the other day. Why you into it with him? Soon I told him what it was. It offended him enough where he just blocked me. Wouldn't even say nothing else. A nigga like block. I don't want to talk to your ass ever again. And it was like, nigga, why the fuck you come over here and ask me a question in the first fucking place? Are you trying to help or you trying to hurt? Oh, you some bitch ass nigga, and that's why your ass ran like a bitch. And I got the message and took it and put his ass on the wall and said, this bitch ass nigga come over here and then run like a nigga and start some shit. Bitch, don't ask me nothing. Make me don't want to answer a question to anybody that say they're fucking Hebrew Israelite or anything. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Don't even ask me nothing. Go ask your bitch ass pastor or whatever, the nigga you paying tithes and shit to. Cause you don't owe me shit. And I don't owe you shit. But to show you love. See, this is how one person fuck it up for everybody. Me, a madman, cussing people out, telling people your mama, your daddy, your wife, your children, and her son Campbell fucked that up for everybody. I never did that shit to nobody. But I'm out here, motherfuckers start disrespecting my dad, my family, my mother and father, and whoever and shit. Oh, okay. Any nigga can get it now.
Israel, did you just use her son Campbell as an excuse of why you attack other people, mamas and shit?
I'm just saying what happened in life.
Israel.
I'm comfortable saying your mother and all that shit because somebody did it to me. And the community didn't have shit to say about it. So when I talk about a motherfucking mother and children and shit, you better not open your motherfucking mouth to me. You got something to say about it? You want to correct the bad behavior? I listen. I respect constructive criticism.
All I'm gonna say is me and him do not share the same views and opinions. That's it.
So that's it. I call myself giving a little excuse why I'm doing what I'm doing, but it don't matter. It could be her son or not. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. And say something that can't prove me wrong or show me wrong, I'm gonna tell you better kiss my motherfucking ass and go on about your goddamn business and leave me the fuck alone. Let me do what the fuck I do. See, that's the type of nigga I am. I could care less what another person say about what I do, how they look at it. You start trying to tell me and make me change my position, I'll tell you kiss my ass and keep living. My brothers and sisters, they older than me. They all try to be my mother and father. Motherfucker tell me they need to whoop my ass. And I'll be like, I'm grown. Ain't no ass whooping him. You whoop my ass, you got to beat my ass like a man beat another man's ass for doing shit. And I've been that way since I was 14 years old to the oldest brother. Carl, when the last time you had a whooping? Never had a whooping. When lay your ass down, nope. You gonna have to whoop my ass. And nigga commits to whooping my ass. I took that ass whooping with pride though. I ain't finna lay my ass down, take no whooping. He went too far and bust my lip. He knew, damn, I bust this boy lip. I'm gonna have to answer the mama lip. I done fucked up. Woo! Cause like I said, my brothers and sisters was just down here. And one brother,
I don't see how any of that is funny. How you can sit there and laugh at your brother busting your lip because you so out of control with your damn mouth and your behavior.
he had to
Then he accidentally bust your lip.
He
trying to discipline you.
He come with my ass and he caught me looking and he hit me in the fucking mouth. Boom! But The thing is, that's like one of my other brothers. He said you used to call to the house and be complaining and shit. And he was there when I was talking to my mama and them, and they was like, "Yeah, you can't treat him like that out there. He got a place to go. You can sit his ass back home." Because that's what it was. They were trying to discipline me and raise me. But I got a mother and father in Arkansas. Y'all like what I'm doing, put my motherfucking ass back on the bus. Fuck y'all, I get the fuck away from y'all. See, when my mother and father was living, I
And
had...
see, that's where they messed up at. Right there, protecting you. They should have left your ass right the fuck there.
wrong. That's
How
when
they gonna do that with disciplining you, Israel?
listen, that's when I was 14. I went back out there when I was like 17, 18, 19. What's up, Auntie? You outside?
Hey, I'm almost there. Maybe a minute or two.
All right, well, I'll be getting ready.
Okay.
All right. Auntie, come
Well,
up.
I'm gonna get down because I heard that.
Well, see, we got to have an open conversation about my life and my growing up one day. I think the people will love it. They don't understand me because they don't understand nothing about my life and everything. You know that? You knew that? She done left. That's my friend and I love her, but you see what she just did to me? She said, well, I think I'm going to get down this and that. She didn't say peace. She didn't say nothing. She just hung up the phone and got the hell down. Now, can I feel some way about that? Because I do feel some way about that. But it's all good. I love them. All right, y'all, I'm out. I got to go deal with my auntie, my only auntie. Peace.